Swim again. Good evening. I am your host, Nick Shine. You are watching The Nick Shine Show. I was singing Teddy Swim songs in my head, a little bit out loud when we started the show. But either way, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. It's late night. It's time. I'm here. You're here. The chat is rocking already. I see batting leadoff for the New York Shiners. We have Georgie. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nick Shine. Ladies and gentlemen, the first super chat by Georgie. Hey, Georgie. Georgie, you having a good time? You having fun? Nick Shine Show? I told what you did for Nick. That was very nice. It was very nice of you. Very nice, Nick. Very nice, George. Very nice, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting some things situated. But before I even play music, I present to you people tonight, day 3. Day 3 of the bracket. Ooh, my head got big. That's what she said. Recap. Joe Walton beats Hackenberg. Hassan Reddick defeats Laken Tomlinson. Wayne Hunter defeated Eric Barton. Doug Bryan kicks his way to the second round over Neil O'Donnell. Michael Clemens jumps over Darrell Rivas to move on. Dee Milliner finally makes a play over Blair Thomas, who rarely made a play. Zach Wilson defeated Brett Favre. It's just this silliness can't be going on in this tournament. This is a legit tournament here, folks. Muhammad Wilkerson defeated Keith Byers. Bill Belichick with 100% of the vote defeated Sheldon Richardson. Woody Johnson with 88% defeated Mark Gastineau. Braxton Berrios trumps Ryan Fitzpatrick. Greg Van Rotten, the rotten one, is rotten enough to move on. And that brings us to our next matchup. Aaron against Dick Rickmeyer. Some of you probably don't even know who Rick Meyer is. Don't remember the atrocity that he was in 1999 before Bill Parcells yanked him and went with Ray Lucas. And then we won 6 out of our last 8. We were 2-8 after Vinny got hurt. And we went on a run to end the season 6-2. And if we would have went to Ray Lucas 2 weeks earlier, we would have made the playoffs. We would have been a team to be reckoned with too. So I present to you in the poll tonight, Aaron Rodgers against Rick Meyer. Good luck with your voting. We know what the dealio is. Let's see what we got going on in the chat here. I tried to get on by 11:11. I guess Carly's wish did not come true. Did not get on by 11:11. Mark is here. What's up, Mark? Rick Kent. Matthew Smith, hello. Bobby, Midnight. Hope your shirt is dry. Also, that might be the first time that you bathed in a while, so that was good to see you wet your shirt before. Don't yell at me. We got Bill M., Patty Grimes, our original resident Detroit Lion fan. Aforementioned Carly is here. Knob is in the house. Alan Avital is here. Ricky New York. Hank G. Tom 8. Oh, you got teeth. Also known as South Ass in the parking lot on December 1st. Awesome prank that was. We got Nathan Colgrove in the chat. Clancy's here. 3 siblings. Who else we got? We got Tyler Warren. Draft me. Oscar obviously had some time to make another account. Thank you for being here, Oscar Warren. Yeti. My man. What's up? $22 votes in so far. I got Weed the People messaging me from his new job. He's very happy to be there. Good for him. Why is that open? Okay. All right, who else we got here? Hi, Kim. Welcome. Bill M is here. You know what I got to check, Bill? I believed in Nate today, and it backfired. I can't be up in the top of the leaderboard anymore. No, I fell. Bobby Cruz moves up to first place. Bill had Nate too. Yeah, neither one of us. Nate is the first Elite Eight that I lost. I had Nate winning that matchup and the next matchup. So, took a hit today. It's my first hit. And welcome to Huge Johnson. Where have you been, my friend? That's what she said. David D. Heel turn Chiefs fan. You change your name more than you change your mood. Nathan Shells, David D. And welcome. Thank you for being here. So the poll is up right now. Which Jet do you hate more? For those of you that don't know, we're having a tournament to determine who is. All right, what do you want me to do about this at this time of night? I can't help you. Sorry. Give me one second. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, the soothing sounds of Blitz BK. Let me handle something very quickly. That's what she said.
Say, and I live by the light, and so.
This got me.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic, and I thank you all for being here with me. So let's get this started. Some news today around the NFL, not directly affecting the Jets, but indirectly. We have in New York, Russell Wilson coming to be the New York Giant quarterback for a year. Should be very interesting. I think Brian Daboll is going to get terminated after bringing him in. I don't see Russell Wilson being a guy that makes Malik Neighbors happy. I don't see Russell Wilson being a guy who gets the ball out on time and time again. He will hold it for too long. It will be ugly. It will be a shit show. And I don't think they have the structure there in order to succeed with Russell Wilson at quarterback. So, but that lines up for them to do the same thing we want to do, draft a quarterback in 2026. They might be doing it with a new regime. We'll be doing it in year 2 of ours with, I think, a better structure in place. I don't think the Giants draft a quarterback at number 3 now. I think you go and get the best possible player, whether that's Travis Hunter, whether you get lucky and Abdul Carter's there, or do you go and take the best offensive lineman? So it's going to be very interesting, the top of the draft. But with signing Winston and Wilson and having Tommy DeVito, I can't see it going drafting a quarterback at number 3. That would be very strange, to say the least. And in our division, the New England Patriots signed a wide receiver, Stephon Diggs, coming back to the AFC East. And you wouldn't read about it, but I'll tell you, 3 years, $69 million deal. Can't make this up. Every day, in every way, it's happening. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment right now to say something nice. I usually don't do that. Usually at night we bust a lot of balls, but I do want to take a moment to give some attention and give some love to someone who very rarely wants it. He never wants it, but he deserves it. You know, he does a lot for Jake's show. Whole bracket is because of Boomtown. He does a lot for this channel. Just over a year now, he's been a friend, and many conversations, both jet related, life related, have occurred with Boom behind the scenes, and I'm very grateful that Boomtown found this channel and has become such a major part of it. So, Mr. Boomtown, from the bottom of my heart, or whatever the Lord placed inside of my chest, I want to wish you a happy birthday, continued happiness, success in all of your endeavors, and just want you to know that I am very blessed to have you be a part of my life. Thank you, Boom. Enjoy. And I hope your fucking hockey team wins, or whatever you say to Canadians. I don't know. May the ice not melt. I don't know what to say to you guys. But, Boom, I love you, buddy. So, the poll right now is very close. Most of you didn't even know the players in the 90s yesterday, but now you're voting for Rick Meyer, who started 4 games as more hated than Aaron Rodgers. I never know what this chat's going to do. I never know how you're going to vote. But we are voting for, we have 38 votes, 39 of you here. I will not end this poll until Aaron Rodgers takes the lead. So, buckle the fuck up. My poll, my rules. That's what he said. Tom, they were so bad. God, they were so bad. I can't believe that Parcells didn't physically assault him on the sideline. He was miserable, Parcells, when he had Meyer. He went to him for a few games, and then we went to Ray Lucas. Don't forget, Ray Lucas was the third quarterback, an emergency quarterback, a special teamer, a wide receiver even. And they decided to move him to quarterback. And I think they lost the first 2. And they got to 2-8. And then they just took off. And Ray Lucas defeated Troy Aikman, Brett Favre, and Dan Marino twice in those last 8 games. It was quite the run. That team would have got into the playoffs, and I'm not saying this to just talk shit. I watched Parcells win a Super Bowl with Jeff Hostetler at quarterback. That team was good enough. And the way Lucas was playing, finally, I would very, very interesting to see how it would have turned out if he had gotten in. 100%. 100%. They took a special teamer and made him defeat. And it wasn't like game manager. He was playing well. Now, granted, we had a line. We had Curtis Martin, but we still had Keyshawn, Corbett. You know, we had talent, and they finally figured it out. And that was a fun team because we had the Super Bowl expectations that year. We had all the Super Bowl expectations. We had the defense. We had the coaching. And that team was good. Let me pull that team up right now. All right, so let's see what they did. All right, so they started off with lost to the Patriots when Vinny got hurt, lost to the Bills, lost to the Redskins. They beat Denver. Then they lost to Jacksonville, the Colts, and the Raiders and had a bye week. So they're 2-6 at the bye week. Where's the stats? And Rick Meyer still started that game. He was 12 of 18. So Meyer did start that game against the Cardinals. And then we defeated the Patriots. And Ray Lucas started that game, went 18-31 with 2 touchdowns. So he started the New England game. Yeah, coming off a win, Parcells still took him out. And Ray Lucas went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He did 6-2. In the last 4 games, he beat Dan Marino, Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, and I don't know who the Seahawks quarterback was. Ricky Waters was on that team. Wow. John Kitna was their quarterback. And Glenn Foley was the backup. Interesting team. Hugh Johnson, I hope everything's okay, bro. I hope you're, whatever you went through, man, I hope you're good, bro. And all your loved ones are as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you can always tell when Boomtown is behind on the show and he catches up. Or he's still behind catching up. No problem. I have a Lucas jersey right in my closet. I had a Lucas jersey that year. Christmas, I believe I got it. Sarah is here and says, that's what she said. That's what she saw. So let me get back to the poll. It is 50-50. Boom, that's the power of the show. We end it. Tied is 50-50. Now, if you remember the rules of what happens if there's a tie, this guy right here gets the deciding vote. Nate, you send me $50, you can make the vote right now. Send me $10, I'll let you make the vote. I'll give you 80% off. Wow, Nick's a sellout. Yeah, you spend your money wiser on other channels, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I will cast my vote. And I will tell you, there was never any expectations with Rick Meyer. That was Vinny's team. Rick Meyer was bad. But I don't know how you can't hate what happened with Rodgers. I'm not putting all the blame on Rodgers. But I will cast my vote for Rodgers. And he will win in 51-49. Modine with an observation. Why do you guys spend every minute together yet come in every day and go through half an hour saying hello to each other? That's funny. That is a funny observation. You know what? They're friendly, good people, Mo. Maybe you should Google it. You should look into that and see what being kind and cordial and happy to see other human beings is about. Next up, more ridiculing of Modine in the chat because those comments will definitely get on air. We have, I think, one of the more intriguing matchups. We have, I don't know where to put the fucking apostrophe in his name, so I'm just putting L Bell. We have Le'Veon Bell. I always forget where the apostrophe goes. Don't even bother telling me in the chat. I don't give a shit. He sat out a year. We got him. My kids were happy. The kids wanted Le'Veon Bell so much. We even traded for him in the year before when he sat out and used him in Madden. But we have Le'Veon Bell against John Idzik, a shitty running back against one of the shittiest general managers we've ever had. The Idzik 12 got us Quincy Enunwa and nothing else. (2014), an epic failure. Let's go down the list. Calvin Pryor, bust. Jason Morrow, who I was thrilled to get. I was happy to get Jason Morrow because if you saw what he did in college that last year, his numbers were ridiculous. Dexter McDougal. Oh, here it is. Calvin Pryor, 38 NFL games. Jason Morrow, 17. Dexter McDougal, cornerback, 31. Jalen Saunders, wide receiver, 15. Shaq Evans, 0. Dakota Dozier, 37. That's 3 fourth-rounders. Sanders, Evans, and Dozier. Only 52 games between the three of them. Excuse me. 5th round, Jeremiah George, linebacker, 37 games. Brandon Dixon, cornerback, 19. Quincy Enunwa, only 40 NFL games. As much as we love Quincy, he only played 40 games. Ike Enemkapali, 17 NFL games. 6th round quarterback, Taj Boyd from Clemson, I believe, 0. And Trevor Riley, linebacker, 37. What are the chances of Dakota Dozier, Jeremiah George, Trevor Riley, 3 guys from the same draft class, all playing 37 games in their career? Horrible, horrible draft class. We know Quincy was injured early with his neck. What a shame. He's a nice player. But that, literally, if you just took the highest rated player on the board every time, you could have hit. Maybe you just needed somebody else's board. David, don't even worry, man. Most Jets fans don't even know those names. Unless it's such a question. It's yes, of course. Of course. Let's see. John Idzik is at 69% right now. Folks, you can't make it up. It's like a hidden camera show. That'd be fun if there was a lady here. It was a hidden camera show, but meanwhile, it's just numbers. Feels so good. Any Teddy Swims fans in the chat? Do we have any Teddy Swims fans? Because I believe in May. I think I'm going down to Philadelphia for the concert. It's so much cheaper than in New York. It's like a third of the price. Too big. Should I edit this while it's on air? All right, let's make you bigger. Feels so good, it's more than it can take. Oh, swear. Boom. Guess who stepped in the room? Pew. All right, that's better. Okay. Here's the bracket. We're at 70% right now. We have 50 people watching. Teddy Swims is a country singer, like an R&B country singer. Oh, Jeffrey wants to know if I'm wearing pants. No, I have shorts on. Gray shorts. I know. The green screen fucks things up, but it's shorts that are like basically this color. And you know what? It's time to show off. This shirt was tight on me last winter, last spring, summer, whatever. and now it's big and baggy. I love that shit. It's a good feeling. Used to be like skin tight on me, and now it's baggy. It's good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 38 votes. We get 2 more votes. There's 48 of you watching. We will end this poll and move on to the next one. I'm going to take a moment here and speak about Nate. For those of you who watch this show and have hung out with us, well, when we're together, we're not going at each other. But I love Nate. I respect Nate. And I thought today was a lot of fun. I called Nate and even told him that. So I'll say it publicly what I said to him. I said that was fucking mesmerizing. That was so much fun. That was a blast to watch, and you're fucking awesome. So that was pretty cool today on the street. And I do have the location of the ladies in bikinis, and just know that Bobby and Charles will be visiting them the night of the draft. I'll get them up there one way or the other. Just those two. Nobody else. I don't care where Mikey goes. Charles and Bobby, I'm thinking. Why can't I just speak nicely about someone? Why does it have to be glazing? Why can't I just compliment people? One more vote, and John Idzik is back at 69%. I don't know why you got to insult someone when they say something nice. It's a dickhead thing to do, dickhead. And we're back. Back to normal here. Glazed. It's a new word I learned. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. John Idzik moves on. John Idzik with 68% of the. That's a shame. Next up, you know what? I'm going to skip that matchup, and we're going to save that for the end because I want to keep that one open longer. We're going to our second to last matchup on this side of the bracket. Be very specific about which Brady. We have former tight end, not the tight end from Penn State and the Tyler Warren, Kyle Brady. Most infamously known for getting the reaction out of the Radio City crowd for chanting, "We want Sat." And we took Kyle Brady. Not Kyle's fault. He was a good blocker, but not worthy of the number 8 overall pick. Against Herman Edwards, a man like myself who many believe in 2004 took a knee in Pittsburgh before attempting a long field goal with Doug Bryan. Yes, Herm was a motivator. He was awful in-game. And if we had a better in-game coach, that team could have done more damage. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kyle Brady and Herman Edwards. Herm, you play to win the game. And in this matchup, winning the game is getting less votes. Yeah, 1995 draft, Kyle Brady was number 9. Forgive me. Tony Baselli, Hall of Famer, went second. Steve McNair. Kerry Collins went 5th. Joey Galloway went 8th. We took Kyle Brady 9th. Warren Sapp went 12th to Tampa, Hall of Famer. Hugh Douglas. We had 2 first-round picks that year. Little nugget for you. 15th, we took Hugh Douglas. I took guard Matt O'Dwyer at the first pick of the second round. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes. Yeah. I mean, some people like Herm. I get it. But that game, I'm very aggravated by that game. That game made me dislike Herm. If you that moment and you saw that we were in Pittsburgh and we needed a field goal to win, and you see the quarterback take a knee, not spike it, not run and get like into the side of the field that you want and like go forward, just take a knee. Let's lose another yard and a half or 2. Stupid. Hey Pat, welcome back. Woody Johnson, the reason we have one, I think. Well, when you see the bracket here, let me show you. We did a randomizer, and a matchup worthy of being in the finals is round 2. It's Bill Belichick and Woody Johnson in round 2. So it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. For those of you new here or coming back after a break, we have a raffle going on. For every $5 super chat, you get a raffle. $20 super chat gets you a bonus and 5 raffles. Gifted membership, 1 gift, 1 raffle. 5 gifted membership gets you a bonus. And if you gift 10 memberships, you get 5 bonuses in 15 raffles. What's the prize, you ask? Well, the prize being drawn on April 6th is the Wayne Corbett full-size helmet. After that, we'll have a Ken O'Brien autographed jersey. After that, Chad Pennington mini helmet with the certificate of authenticity from the New York Jets with the date of the signing. So that's what we got going here on this channel. Doing some new things, doing some fun things. There are 56 of you watching, only 35 votes. Do us all a favor. Let's get us to 45 votes. We get the 45 votes, we'll end this poll, and we get to a very anticipated matchup. You see it on your board right here. Joe Douglas against Mekhi Becton. The man who drafted the man. The guy we hate who drafted the guy we hate. Should be a very interesting matchup. Yeti, Dalvin Cook. He is on the other side of the bracket. He's in there. The other side of the bracket, we got Tony Sperano against Geno Smith. Quentin Coples against Brandon Moore's ass. Plaxico Burress versus Ike. I punch my QB. Kenbrell Tompkins against Rich Kotite. Brick Johnson against Richard Todd. Vernon Golston against Robbie Anderson. Tim Tebow versus Tim Boyle. Dalvin Cook against Jamal Adams. Kyle Wilson against Nate Hackett. Keyshawn Johnson against Calvin Pryor. Mike McCagnon against Sal Alosi. Adam Gase against Paul Hackett. Trumaine Johnson against Alan Lazard. Mark Sanchez versus Mike Vick. Elijah Moore, whose name I spelled wrong, against Shared Stadium. Everyone hates a shared stadium. And Brian Schottenheimer against Mike White. So that's your full bracket. 38 votes still, ladies and gentlemen. Get your votes in. There's 54 of you here watching. Get that vote total up. Like I said, we get to 45. We end the poll. We know who's going to win this. You want Joe Douglas against Mekhi Becton. Click the vote button. Please and thank you. Carly just lost her vote virginity in the chat. By voting for Nate. Well, Carly, a lot of people who lose their vote virginities regret it. That's huge news. I love the comments in the chat. Tim Boyle belongs in jail for robbing us blind. Garbage football. Matt, I know. I said we're going to do it 7 times for Justin Fields, and I hit the randomizer 7 times, and I hit activate tournament. I didn't even look at what the matchups were when I hit it. I understand the sentiment, but I'm a man of integrity. Don't ask any of the women that I've dated in the past. I'm a different man now. So now I am. It's their loss. They should all come running back to me now, asking for my time and affection. And I will say, no, I've moved on. I haven't moved on. We're not going to get into what I am. We'd have Chiefs fan on if we wanted that. We need 2 more votes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more votes. 57 of you watching. 2 more votes. Click the vote button. I don't even give a damn who you vote for. No, Marcelo, I disagree. He's a waste of a good caddy because he was Aaron Rodgers' caddy. It's not a waste of football. He's just a waste of a good caddy. Let's see where we're at. Nice. We're at 1,418 subs. Moving up big time this week. We gained about 20 so far this week. So thank you to everyone. Yeah, Tim Boyle was never supposed to play. He was just supposed to be like Hackett and Rodgers' golf buddy. He was never supposed to take a snap. I don't even think he knew how to take a snap. Yeah, good comment, Dave. He'll go on and be like a offensive genius because a lot of times, Nate, obviously in the chat, being from New York City, showing love to our president. You can also write 47 if you want. All right, Nate. You get what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to tonight's main event. Kyle Brady, you are hated. Kyle Brady with 82% of the vote. Herman Edwards with, what do you have? 17? 17. Let's just put fucking 18 here. I needed to add up to 100. Oh, while I'm doing that, ladies and gentlemen, Adirondack Fly Guy, my guy Jay, gifted a channel membership that went to Alfredo. Alfredo, our resident radio. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, man. Jay is in the raffle with another chance to win the Wayne Corbett full-size Helmeto. Wait, Carl, you can't leave yet. You have to vote before you go. Every vote counts here. This is a battle of fatties. I present to you a matchup that needs no introduction. You know how you feel. I'm curious to see how the chat feels. I present Joe Douglas and Mekhi Becton. Good voting to you. Marcelo asks, is it justifiable for me to hate Max Mitchell because of how bad he is? Yeah, but we were kind of looking for something that somebody did, right? Like a moment. I don't think Max Mitchell had a bad moment. He's just a bad player. Like Keith Byers' fumble in the playoff game is why I nominated Keith Byers to be on here. There was something that like led to like disdain for the player. Or general manager Idzik with the Idzik 12. Mike McCagnon, you know, being all Woody Johnson for just being Woody Johnson. Bill Belichick. Every person in here, I could give you a moment. Kenbrell Tompkins dropping the ball in the final game against Buffalo in 2015. 31 votes in so far. Mekhi Becton at 58%. Hennessy, Heisman. If Jamal Adams don't win the whole damn thing, this is, well, Woody Johnson and Bill Belichick ended up being a second-round matchup. So one of the powerhouses, a Final Four, and T is going to be gone in round 2. Jamal Adams is on the opposite side of the bracket at Bill Belichick. Could that be a final? %62% for Becton. Obviously, the Bonesy family, he's waking them all up. We're stealing tablets and voting for Becton at a furious rate. Good night, Carly. Carly, we'll talk to you in a few minutes. Swear. Feels so good. It's more than I can take. Sorry, this swim song is in my head. We have 61% to 39. And if you ever want to hear what an outsider thinks of the Jets, JD did have a couple good picks. Becton spent all his time blowing out his knee. Hennessy, we didn't rank anybody. Pull the board up for you now. We just came up with the names and we put them into a randomizer, and I hit randomize 7 times. So here's the bracket. Becton is the champion. Yeah, man. If you go back about 2 years ago on this channel, I was saying we should put Becton at guard. I'll even tell you the analogy that I kept using, that I want someone with Becton's size in a phone booth fighting. I don't want him out in space. I saw the vision. I knew he could be a very good guard. He didn't have the mobility after the knee. You want a guy with that size and that power in the trenches. Yeah, he got a ring. And now, being a guard, going to the Chargers, he has a chance to be really good there. We know Harbaugh's commitment to the run. He can be a difference maker as a guard. We saw it this year. Ask Barkley how he feels with him leaving. And that's why I love Boomtown so much. I'm a left tackle. Stiggers is a great guy and doesn't deserve to be on this hated list. What the fuck is he? Is that on that dumbass? Good. Sympathizer? No. No. Not a sympathizer. Not a sympathizer at all, by any way, shape, or form, but I'm a realist. I live in reality. I can assess situations and tell you what I think. No, Clancy, he's not on the list. McGamey. 41 votes right now. It's very close. I'm surprised by this. Joe Douglas moves on from Sam Darnold, drafts Zach Wilson, missed on that entire first draft class with Mims and Braden Mann and Becton. They're all not part of the team. The entire draft class is not a part of the team. 6 years ago, and nobody's here. Just makes sense. I get it. Becton got into arguments with fans and talked shit online. I can make a logical vote for each of these guys to be voted. That's why it's an intriguing matchup. I was very curious how this would go. It's very close. You made me vote for JD. America, fuck yeah. Coming again, same motherfucking day, yeah. America, fuck yeah. $43 votes. It's close, ladies and gentlemen. What's close? I'll be right back. Oh, what are we going to play here? Let's play this.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat, got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. But he's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and I'm becoming a star. Blue alert and Talamace inside of his car. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip-hop, nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles.
I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop bars. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 50-50 right now. We have 2 ties tonight. I'm going to play a video, and if it is still tied when we come back, I will end it.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
And Nate is a dickhead. We have a winner. At the buzzer, Mekhi Becton defeats Joe Douglas, a powerhouse, a hate-filled man, going down in round 1. I'm just blaming Nate because I blame everything on Nate. Nate's the reason that Nate lost today to Peter Castro. Should have just paid the $50 on the street, Nate. You would have won. Cheap fuck. I would have gave you the $50 for that story. I know it would have caused some trouble in real life, but the story would have been fucking tremendous. What time we got? All right. We're going to knock out a couple of the, let's see. We're going to bounce around on this side. You know what? We're going to go Elijah Moore and Shared Stadium. I'm going to bounce around on this side. Which do you hate more? Elijah Moore or Shared Stadiums? I agree, Dave. I think Beck is on that side of the bracket. When you have Becton against Brady, Becton should win. Idzik gets past Rodgers. So you're going to have Idzik and Becton. I think he wins that. We got Bill Belichick here. So Becton will get to the Elite 8. It's not popping up. Belichick or Woody, whoever wins that, is easy going to beat Braxton and Van Ryn. We have the strongest bracket against possibly the weakest one right next to each other in round 2. So Becton should get to Elite 8. On this side, Zach against Wilkerson. Michael Clemens could go on a run. It's going to be interesting seeing Clemens against Zach. Up here, I think Doug Bryan and Hassan Reddick. If we have an older crowd on a Sunday, you know, when an 8 o'clock show comes in, you could see Walton beat Reddick. But I think recency bias will give you Reddick. Not a lot of people know about Joe Walton, the head coach, and the Joe must go chance. So, I mean, it could be Doug Bryan against Michael Clemens. Interesting. Get back over here. So we have a blowout right now, folks. Shared Stadiums is definitely hated by Jets fans. Very, very hated, the Shared Stadium. Brandon says, do people not remember that Becton wanted Jets to re-sign him going to free agency? Even after how the staff handled him, he wanted it to work here. Frankly, should still be here. He did make some asinine comments, though, and like some shit on Twitter about the coaches. I forget what it was. But when he did that, I thought that signed his ticket out of town. I wish they would have moved him to guard. I said it on the show long before Philly did the move. I would have moved him to guard. I would have been nice. Him and Tyron next to each other, maybe that would have helped Tyron. Who knows? We'll never know. But good comment, Brandon. Good memory. Works okay. Works. Being in the Discord helps the time go by. Conversations like a conference call. It's great. For those of you interested, I hit the wrong thing. If you sign up and become a paid member of the channel, not a gifted membership, if you sign up on your own for recurring payments, for $5 a month, you get access to the Discord. Discord is a never-ending party. The only time there's not people in there are when this show is on, Jake is on, Bobby's on, and even sometimes we have like watch parties in there and we'll like listen together and comment on it. So it's a lot of fun to play games in there. Non-stop talk, all different discussions we have. We have some different categories. Free advertising, game day picks for when we all get together. There's baseball, basketball, hockey channels, a draft talk, a gamer channel, a gambling channel. So it's fun. I like it. It's like the first thing I check every day when I wake up. I'll check my texts, and then I open the Discord and see what's going on. I think it's a hell of a good investment. See, Joey brings up Johnny Lamb Jones a little bit before my time. So I can only go with what I know. And I did. That's why there's not a lot of 70s or early 80s guys. Like it kind of starts with Joe Walton. You know, Joe Walton was, for me, the first that I knew of. Yeah, Bill, you're in there all the time. You're posting all the time, man. You gotta come and hang out. And Matthew Smith being a who is that? Yeah, Jersey Jet. I caught a little bit of that. I was in the part of the school where my reception was bad, and it freezes and then starts again, and then all of a sudden, I'm like 3.5, 5 minutes behind before I realized that all the offering paused, and I'm way behind in the show. But I did catch that part, man. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I'm surprised, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get 3 more votes. 3 more votes in, and we will close this. If you haven't voted yet, please do. This is me waiting for 3 votes. If you have comments on this tournament, you want to give your 2 cents. I'm going to be ending the show in about 10 minutes. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, motherfucker. I dropped the link. Feel free to click in. Fuck it. Over. Shared Stadium moves on. $68, $32. Submit. Let's get some of these other matchups. Let's go Here we go. We got one. We're going to put in our next matchup tonight. Our next matchup will be Keyshawn Johnson against Calvin Pryor. The poll is live. What's up?
Hi, how you doing? I was rolling when you did that. So Rick Meyer went to Notre Dame, didn't he?
He did. Who'd you vote for?
I took Rick Meyer. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but I saw
No, in this one with Keyshawn and Pryor. Man, do
I
people
think
not remember that Keyshawn Johnson wrote a book called "Give Me the Damn Ball" and called
Yeah,
Wayne
I know
Corbett
that. Yeah,
horrible
but
things?
I know. I don't know Karen Pryor. So
These kids don't know anything.
Yeah, well, I go back into the Joe Walton days, trust me. And with the stadium one, I got to tell you something, right? Who was the first one in the stadium? Was it the Giants? All right.
Yeah, it's called Giant Stadium. The Jets wouldn't have been there first.
So why you guys just like sharing stadiums? I don't understand that.
Because I think if you ask Giants fans, they don't like sharing a stadium either. You know, we went in 50-50 on the stadium. I think both fan bases dislike.
Yeah, stadium to begin with, right?
Well, it had to be crappy because they had to make it generic to be shared. So they went with that gray Minecraft camouflage-looking seats because in the old stadium, the red seats stood out, and when it was empty, you saw the red seats and how empty the place was.
Yeah. Well, you see,
that's why. Hold on.
Oh.
That's why when you go to this stadium, if you look, the seats are different colors of gray, so that it kind of blends in and looks camouflage, and you can't see how empty it actually is when the seats.
Right, I agree with that. But is it Shea Stadium had those different colors, like red, green, blue?
I don't remember Shea. I went once as a kid, and then I took my father. Why would you ask me a question and talk over me before I answer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know me. I'm like weed. We talk over you. Oh, I got to tell you, sorry what I did tonight.
Now I forgot what you even fucking asked me. Go ahead.
I went into Midnight Mike show. And they called
I don't want to talk about that on here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you in this as that.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about other shows on here. I'm not.
Okay, I'm
that's
sorry.
not my style.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. I just stopped you. I didn't want to.
I was just being a kind of a dick because I wanted.
Well, stick with what you're good at.
Yeah, being a dick. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Who'd you vote for in this one, Calvin Pryor or Keyshawn Johnson?
I told you, Calvin Pryor.
You told me Rick Meyer.
Rick Meyer. Yeah, I did Rick Meyer.
I'll ask again. Pay attention. In this poll right now, it's Keyshawn Johnson against Calvin Pryor.
I took Calvin Pryor.
All right, you said Rick Meyer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I'm like, wait, that's not an option.
I said Pryor. Yeah. I don't even know. Who was he? What did he do for the Jets?
Calvin Pryor was a safety that was drafted by Rex. I want to say 2010 was Muhammad. 2011 was Kyle Wilson. 2012, I think, was Copels. So 2013 may have been Pryor.
So was he good?
Nope. That's why he's here.
Oh, that's why he's here. I just don't remember him. I know Keyshawn. Like he was. Give me that damn ball.
Dean Milliner and Richardson were 2013.
Oh.
Should have known that.
Well, you're young.
Calvin Pryor's 2014.
Oh, 2014. Okay. I just don't remember him really. Then now.
That was not memorable. You weren't a fan yet.
Well,
Keyshawn Johnson literally wrote a book saying, "Give me the damn ball."
Yeah, give me the damn ball. Yeah.
Bragged and embarrassed Wayne Corbett writing the book.
Yes,
But
Yes,
so
he
many
did.
kids don't know this.
He drew him on the bus. I like Wayne Corbett much better than Keyshawn. Keyshawn got a big mouth. Where did he end up in Tampa?
Yeah, we traded him to Tampa.
Yeah, get rid of that asshole. Yeah, there you go. Right?
Yeah, Clancy says he's a good player. Sure,
Cool.
he could be a good player.
No,
But
he got a big
Bobby, you
mouth.
gotta let me talk, man. You're on for 4.5 hours today, man. You had enough time to talk. Don't talk over me, please. 4.5 hours. Relax. Take a breath. Clancy. Like I said, though, a good player, but the reason he's not anymore is because he was a dickhead. That's why they traded him. He wrote that book, and then they fucking traded him. They didn't want him here anymore because the headache was not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for letting me finish that statement, Bob.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Well, I go back into the Joe Walton days. I go back way back. I know the Jets. Went to Shea Stadium to see that game against Buffalo Bills. I think it was a playoff game. It's
I'm
Shea.
very surprised at this one.
What?
I'm surprised at this poll that Calvin Pryor is more hated than Keyshawn.
Yeah, but they don't remember.
I thought this would have been reversed. I thought Keyshawn would have been the blowout.
I should have picked Keyshawn. I remembered the book. Yeah, he had a big mouth. That's all. In his mouth.
Yeah, Pryor sucked, but yeah, that's the thing. They don't know about Keyshawn.
Yeah.
They don't know about the book. They don't know about the drama. They don't know. This is why I'm here to educate, but they don't want to take my word for it because they think me giving them facts and information is trying to sway the vote.
Okay, I took
Calvin Pryor was a shitty player, but Calvin Pryor didn't do anything to attack the fan base or other players.
True. I took Zach Wilson yesterday. I'm sorry. I understand why you took not Zach Wilson, because he got thrown into the thing. He was a rookie, right?
I was reading. Who was a rookie? I don't pay attention when you talk.
Zach Wilson.
He was a rookie at one point.
Wasn't he rookie when he got onto the team?
When it was, yeah, he was drafted by the Jets. So yes, he was a rookie when he got onto the team.
And then you said that he had a crappy offensive line.
Yeah, he had no weapons. He had no offensive line.
Yeah, well, I felt bad for the guy that. So I should have took the other guy.
It's all right.
I understood. I should have remembered like you do.
It's okay. You gotta remember, I've lived and died with everything this team has done for.
Oh yeah, my brother has
38 years.
Yeah.
So I remember a lot of the stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff. Can't wait
All
till
right.
Monday. I'm gone.
What's Monday?
I get that. I go for the interview
Oh, nice.
at the hotel. I hope you get it.
Good luck.
I'm gonna try to do that.
I hope you get it, man. I hope you find something. Big fella with a super chat. Louisville Slugger was more of a wiffle ball bat.
I love the big fella. You like his new theme intro?
Yeah, it's
I
good.
love that one. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I like-
Gator cooked that one up nicely.
Yep. We're gonna meet him down at the draft party.
Yay.
Hey, come on, what's the matter? Stop.
I told you earlier my issue.
Your issue.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm not looking forward to.
Well, I'm gonna keep him under control. Trust me.
Yeah. Shouldn't have to do that, though. Grown ass man. To quote Charles Foreman. But I get it.
Well, I worry about him, especially when he lives by himself. You know, that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And he has the car.
That's the part I'm worried about.
Oh, trust me. He lived with me one time. I told him to get his ass up here to the apartment right now. I wasn't going to let that happen. I almost kicked for that.
David says, Robert C., even factoring that in, it's hard to comprehend the Giants having their practice facility on stadium property. It creates a perception that the Jets are equal partners with the stadium.
So
Yeah, I like where the Jets are located, though. I think that's a nice place for it. You're not right near the city. You're a little bit out in the suburb. It's a really fantastic location. I like it out there. It's a good spot. Yeah, Florham Park it's really nice up there.
Yeah.
College is right across the street, so you have the parking. They shuttle everyone
college
over with
is
the
that?
buses.
What college is
There's
that?
Fairleigh Dickinson is right there. There's
I heard.
St. Elizabeth's. It's an all-girls school.
Never
I
heard
had
of
some fun back there in 1999.
it. Ooh, panty raid? Was it a panty raid?
No, my buddy's girlfriend went there, and then they could have like one night a week where they had like karaoke. And,
karaoke.
they could have male guests one night a week, so we would go up, and I did Bust a Move.
All right, bro. Bust the move. Yeah. You probably wiggle that butt all over the place. Bust the move.
Yeah, Young MC Bust a Move is my go-to karaoke song, and I absolutely nailed it.
My brother's is.
And then I nailed some other things. All right, Baba. Your 20 hours of YouTube consecutive are coming to an end. You want to plug anything?
Plug my show, Legend of Bobby Midnight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend, Bobby Midnight.
I'll see you in Discord, everybody.
I'm going to put the link in the chat.
For Discord?
I got to subscribe to your channel soon.
You subscribed?
No, I unsubscribed when you were being a dick.
Oh, yeah, I was being a total dick. That's true.
I did.
I did. I was on my 3-month period, remember? I hate winter.
I know.
Now it's spring. I'm happy. I'm losing weight. Get all that fat off me. I need more fat off me, too. Well, have a good night, Nick. I'll meet you in the Discord.
I posted the link, ladies and gentlemen. Go subscribe to Bobby's channel. He's at 371 subscribers. We're trying to get him to 500 so he can get monetized again. He's at 372 right now. So anyone in the chat, help Bobo out. Let him get to 500, and then you can unsubscribe for all I care. But let's help get him there. Let's bring in Nate, who's doing 700 miles an hour down the fucking street right now. What's going on?
Hell yeah, no traffic, baby.
Holy shit.
Best time of night to get shit done. We're going 22. What are you worried about?
I don't know.
Still
I'm not
under
worried
the speed
about
limit. Still under the speed limit.
I know. It just looks like you're flying.
Then what is he doing in this car going crazy? This killing machine.
Oh, God.
All right, I'll catch him.
Dang.
The next red light.
Oh, man. I love watching this shit. Oh, he ran that red light, didn't he?
Should I break his mirror? Should I break his mirror for old time's sake? For no reason? Just to get a chase going?
Just say, tell Peter Castro, this one's for you.
Hell yeah. Bro, we used to do that shit. Bro, we would break fucking cop cars' mirrors in high school just to get them chasing us down fucking Broadway in Manhattan.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
Split up. Bro, we were wild. Yeah, we would do some wild shit. Thank God e-bikes were around back then.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
I mean, I ain't pussy. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
All right.
Only when it comes to like bikes though. Like I don't even like if it's like looking over a tall building on a roof, like I'm good. So like in that case, no. I grew up biking, so like I'm more used to that than being on my feet. We got to go all the way down to like 24th Street tonight. So it's gonna be a few miles.
Nate, since you put on such a valiant effort tonight or today in your matchup, pick a number between 1 and 16.
$14.
All right. We'll do one more matchup since we got Nate here with us. For those of you who subscribe to Bobby's channel, thank you. Hopefully a couple more of you click over. We have the man who butt fumbled against the guy who you know what he did. Mark Sanchez against Mike Vick. Go vote. Good night, Kim. Thanks for popping in.
This is the worst matchup of them all.
What do you mean worst? Worst how?
Because they're not, like, there's no reason to hate either of them if you're a Jet fan. Like, they both...
I know.
Like, Sanchez,
we had to come up with 64. Like,
no, I know. This is why I'm just saying it's the worst generator matchup. Like, I wouldn't hate. I would never think of either of these names to hate.
I mean,
at all.
I mean, if you like dogs, like you have your hate right there. You hated them before, after, and during. Like there was people protesting.
But that doesn't make him a bad Jet. That doesn't make him a bad Jet. That's like saying if you don't like Hispanics, don't vote for Sanchez. Like, okay, yeah, if you like dogs, you're not gonna vote for Vic.
Whoa!
That doesn't make him a bad
This is
Jet.
not that type of channel.
Bro,
we love Hispanics on this channel.
That doesn't make it a bad dog, yeah, especially Addison.
All right, see,
like, just
no,
because
here
you don't
you
like
go. Mike, the big fella says, I met Mike Vick. He was a dickhead.
Okay, so we know where that boat's going.
Clancy, we were talking about Justin Fields at the time when I started it. Justin Fields is number 7, so we did it 7 times. Or maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe 8. Watch out for that dickhead. Speaking of dickheads. That was a little bit of a Y turn, asshole.
Hell yeah.
What is that thing on your left? Is it still outdoor COVID restaurants?
I'm going to report him. There's still outdoor restaurants everywhere, but that thing on my left is we call it a train station for like the subway. I think that's what you're referring to. So I'm at 72nd Street. Unless you saw Grace Papaya on the left, 72nd and Broadway.
Okay, isn't there a good Chinese restaurant on 72nd Street? I forget the name of it. How long it took me to it. Hey Siri, text Alona. What was the name of that place that you brought me to in New York City, the Chinese place that I despised? I don't know if she's up. Oh, this sounds great if I wasn't diabetic. Hot dogs and root beer.
From where?
I don't know. Just Jeffrey said it. I have no idea what led up to that.
Oh, was that you talking about the spot, the outdoor spot?
Barney Miller saying you're in his hood right now.
Is Barney Miller in Upper West Side? He looks like he's in like a pre-war Upper West Side building. Like he looks like he lives on like Riverside Drive or West End. It looks like that type of backdrop. Like it's like a bigger ceiling, large living room type of apartment.
Big hockey.
He looks like an Upper West Sider. No, he was saying go Jets. I don't know.
I'm ready to fight.
You have to wait till we get to Midtown. Everyone on the Upper West Side is sleeping. I don't think so. If he did, he's still at a red light. I'm not gonna wait for him.
Well, like I'm very protective of my friends, and I can treat you like shit. But if anyone else goes to treat you like shit, I'm ready to snap. I was like,
bro, that's why you should have QR codes. Get QR codes of your like stickers, of QR codes of your show, and then when I get in beef with people, I'll just stick it on their window, and then they can scan it and call in, and I'll just go at them.
We'll do that. You know what we'll do? I'll get nipple cover stickers, and we can put them on those 2 ladies in New York City that you ran into today.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be there tomorrow.
Barney says he got mugged on every street he's gone by.
Damn, so Barney's been here for a while on the Upper West Side.
He says he's there. He was there before the yuppies.
Yeah, that means he's been there a while. My mom's been in her apartment for like 51 years. The apartment that I grew up in that she still lives in. Or like the taxis used to drop her off at 96th Street and make her walk the rest of the way. Yuppies ruined the neighborhood, didn't they, Barney?
I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 of you have subscribed to Bobby's channel.
Hell yeah.
If I'm going to post a link again, if you haven't already, head on over. Let's get Bob a couple more subs. Try to get him to 500 so he could say, I got a job. I don't need to work. I'm monetized. Yeah, fuck that. I don't need to leave. I'll just do more shows.
That's true. He's probably leaving work day
Word for word what he will say. Yeah, I quit that job. I'm monetized. I don't
Your lady might still be here. I'm about to be back in Times Square.
Oh God, she's there right now. I will.
They're working the late shift.
That'd be great if she's still there.
Oh, sorry.
Huge Johnson is saying, Nate, come through the Bronx. We'd hit all the spots.
Where's Huge at?
I would guess. Oh, narrow it down, Huge. Feel so. One more person subscribed to Bobby. He's at 375. Oh, Barney.
We get Bobby to 400. I'll drive in front of a car right now. Let's go. Sub up, Bobby Midnight.
I tell you what. Thank you,
Blitz working right now? Blitz
I
working?
appreciate you. Is Blitz working? I don't know. He hasn't commented. Blitz, are you listening? Are you working?
I'll pull. I have my ski mask on. I'll pull up. All right. Let's see, Nick. Are they still here? I don't see any ass where I was earlier.
You know what? Here's what I'll do Sunday. Bob, for those of you who don't know, tonight was supposed to be Bobby's last weigh-in. We moved it to Sunday to do it in prime time. Get a bigger crowd, announce the final weigh-in, all of the money that he's earned. But we will not announce that until he's over 400 subs. We'll get him 25 subs on Sunday. Or whatever's left to get to 400.
She was spin for you, Nick.
She doing? Yeah. What the hell was that? Is she doing a TikTok?
She got a photographer right here.
Is she doing a TikTok? Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her, because I'm going to shit on that entire fucking thing she just did. Please let me talk to her.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That music is annoying.
Sorry, I was switching headphones. I didn't hear you for a second. Yeah,
there's no fucking way. There's no way I'm being nice right now. Not only was the strut stupid as hell, the outfit for this is baggy pajama pants. What the fuck is she doing?
Hey, that's a fire jet jacket.
Don't worry, Matt.
J-E-T-S. Jets. You got to do three of them. J-E-T-S.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
Jets. Jets, your jacket.
Nate,
bro, he doesn't even... You're the Jets fan, bro. Come on.
Nate, get him to sub to my channel, Nate. I'll send you $5.
Bro, he's not a... Are you a Jets fan? Subscribe to the Nick Shine Show on YouTube. Nick Shine. Bro, he's not a fucking Jets fan, bro. He got that shit off the sale rack. He didn't even know what I was saying until his friend told him to look at his jacket and realize he was wearing a Jets jacket. That was crazy. That was like someone wearing a Yankee hat and saying, "Go Yankees!" Like, who's pitching tonight? And they have no fucking clue.
Well, that obviously sounds like somebody who was given debit cards to use to make purchases. Whoa! Can we fight that guy? What the fuck was that move? Dude, see, yeah. I could never do this. I could never do this. I'd be strangling people. I would be the bike strangler in New York City.
I used to have that type of temper. Like back when I was streaming, that's why, bro, there's so many clips of me back there. Like, if you find the people that used to be in my streams, when I used to just break fucking mirrors. Like, anyone that pissed me off, we were we would first try to like conversate with them, and if they weren't trying to talk to me or flip me the bird or some shit, just wait till I get to a red light and have my U-lock out and just leave their shit dangling.
You like when
Like,
it
look at
dangles?
this guy.
Is that what you're saying?
guy-
You like when it dangles?
Bro, look at this type of traffic. Like, he's got a whole sausage cart running down 7th Avenue going 3 miles an hour, taking up 1.5 lanes,
Start
smelling
taking
like a
sausages.
fucking dirty hot
Start-
dog.
See if you
I'm
can
about
reach
to,
in.
yeah, I'm about to spray his ketchup on him.
All right, Clancy.
That's
Calm the
why I
fuck
just
down.
stopped.
Calm down, Clancy. What do we got to do? We got to put you in timeout? You're a moderator. I don't even know if I could do that. You got to pipe down, man.
Oh,
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
about the Keyshawn comment before. I know you know who Keyshawn is. I was talking to the young bloods in the chat. You're not a young blood, but you're not an old blood. You're like a tweener. I need
Clancy's
the
an old
super.
soul,
I
though.
need a 4-wheeler, not a 2-wheeler, just in case one of the tires goes flat.
I got this new super flat. I don't even want to go bike
Thanks.
talk. I got some
Thank
shit
you,
in my
Clint.
tire. Pretty exciting. Oh, well, you fucking
I-
dick. Oh!
Wow. Wow. Holy shit. To run the red light too?
Bro, I was about to take
Dude.
that gap, too. I swear to God.
Be
I was
careful.
about to take that gap.
Let's see what this guy looks like. Can we see what this driver looks like? Are you able to turn the camera and we get like a look at him?
You almost took me out. That was close. You almost took me out. That was close.
I can't see. I
I was
can't
saying, that was
see.
close. You almost
Turn
took
it
me
more.
out.
Turn it more. I
Break.
can't see.
No, it's all good.
Can't-
It's not like there's a camera on that street. It don't matter, but it's a good thing we got
Tell
break.
Tell him he drives like
No,
he
no,
just
I-
stole something.
You knew how to drive. That was very clear. Yeah. You're in and out. All right, get home safe, bro. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Tell him he drives like he just stole something.
All right, I'm not trying to have him actually turn and hit me. I'm not going to make that comment.
All right. I'll make it.
He said he wasn't going to hit me, though. He said he saw me.
Yeah. Yeah, what? He's going to
We had
come
a nice
flying up
conversation.
again any second.
No, he just made a left. He just made a left. I'm very aware. He made a left down 34.
Yeah, Barney makes a good point. Sounds like a Patriots fan.
Yeah, but that's wild, right? He ran that light to go nowhere.
What
There's
street
a
are you
whole
on?
lot of nowhere. 31st. Brett Hardin. And I was a Giants fan. That was a Tiki Barber jersey. Yeah, look,
Tiki
MSG.
Barber.
Yeah, I just saw a Tiki Barber jersey.
Oh, that's good. What are you in? Oh man, I guess it's Manhattan. Like most of them are gay districts now. But the Village. I was gonna say, were you in the Village with the Tiki
No,
Barber
no.
jersey?
We're Midtown. We're at the Garden.
Oh, I stand by my previous comment. This is wild. I literally can watch this all night.
Hell yeah. That's why I got to join the DP. We do this on the DP too.
Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. What did we learn? What did we learn tonight? Start dropping yours. Oh man.
Where am I going?
How late you working?
No, I just have two. I have stuff I have to do for tomorrow that I'm just doing tonight while there's.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, my headphone just died. I'm just doing work for tomorrow that I just don't want to do during traffic and people hours tomorrow. Between 5th and 6th.
Barney says I know more about New York than any of Nick's other fans. Barney, you grew up there. I would expect that. David says, I learned that the Jets practice facility is viewed very favorably by passionate Jets fans. I think Jets facility is so much nicer than what the Giants have. Robert C. learned that Nate is on his bicycle almost 24 hours a day. He likes to ride it.
I put almost 1,000 miles in this bike. Oh, in like 3 months.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna mute you for 1 second. Big fella says, Nick, if we are really twins, pronounce the word. My kids make fun of the way I say it. You probably say it potato. I'll say it's potato, but you probably say potato with like an A at the end. Potato. And now we wait. Potato. Potato. Oh yeah, turlet. A lot of North Jersey puts an R. All right, I nailed it. Do I not know my twin or what? I even know how potato. Yeah, exactly. I say it like it's P-I-T. Potato. Potato. Sarah learned learned that the guy in the car did actually see Nate. I know my twin. Matthew, I learned I know more about where I grew up than Barney Miller. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. I love the phonetic spelling going on in the chat right now. Potato. And then we got Barney. Potato. Jeffrey, potato. Potato. Matthew, potato. Hugh Johnson, potato. Bobby pronounces it French fries. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Hey, Barney, you ever see King and Queens? Nate, you're back.
What's that?
How do you say potato?
Potato? How am I supposed to say potato?
Some say potato, like P-I-T.
Potato?
Yeah, some say it. Well, they don't. It's It's like a slur, like a slang. Potato, potato. Some say it with like an R.
Like I'm saying like P-A, like potato, not po or P-I. Like
yeah.
Potato.
Hey, if you're gay, stand in front of your bike. Got him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Our dear friend, still the birthday boy because he hasn't gone to sleep yet, Mr. Boomtown, can you please tell everybody what you learned today? Barney says biking on the sidewalk is a $50 ticket. Robert C. says, I learned Barney Miller doesn't know anything about where Matthew Smith grew up. I learned I'm tired. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Boomtown, the birthday boy, learned. I learned Bobby may not have showered in a few days. $50 gets you a vote change on some channels. Lots of titty licking on others. Need to add a lady hidden camera show for future episodes. Bonus, there was a lot of glazing going on tonight. That word's for you, Nate. All right, fuck you. Stand in front of your bike if you're gay. Wrap around that pole if you're gay. Yeah, slide your hand down that pole. I saw that. Hey, welcome back, Nate.
Thank you.
Carly lost her vote-ginity The silent majority seems to be largely made up of the Bones family. Everything is Nate's fault. Double bonus. Bobby is good at being a dick. Barney has been mugged a lot in this neighborhood. Nick has serious issues with female TikTok strutters. Nate, you should have just rode right in front of her as she was doing it and just started circling around her. Boom. Very good. I appreciate you, as always. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Boom. Very important question for you. Did you get the nap in today? We spoke earlier this morning. He said he was going to try to squeeze the nap in today. I hope you got it in. And then you took the nap too. Hey-o! Oh, Lord, that sounds beautiful. That sounds like the best birthday ever. A nap equals happiness. Naps equal happiness. Can't go wrong when you have a nap. I'm convinced I can cure and stop terrorism. All we do is send air conditioners and mattresses over to the Middle East, and we stop terrorism. Because who wakes up from a nap in air conditioning and wants to blow themselves up? Nobody. You wake up, I mean, we'd have to send them some pickaxes so they can mount air conditioners in the caves. But you wake up from a nap in air conditioning, you feel like the greatest thing in the entire world just happened to you. That's how you stop terrorism. Frigidaire air conditioners and purple mattresses. Ship them over there. Or we could do that, Jaden. But you're just trying to be a dick and trying to think logically. I'm trying to think outside the box. I think it's cheaper for air conditioners and mattresses. Matthew, there's not one person in the world who's going to wake up from an air-conditioned nap and say, okay, give me the vest. It's my time to go. Not one. They'll be like, fuck no, man. This life is good. I don't want to get rid of this. All right, Nate, get home safe, my friend.
Peace out, Nick. I will.
Later, buddy.
Peace.
And for those of you in the Discord, the adventures of Nate shall continue there. Am I false advertising, or are you going in there?
No, I'll hop in the DP.
Awesome. Later, buddy. I'll see you in a few. Ah! Extreme close-up. What's up, Leedy? Gator, are you ticklish? I'm tired. I'm starting to hallucinate. Yeah, sorry, Dave. I backed it up a little bit. Some would say too much head. Not you, though. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the show. I thank all of you. More than likely, I'll be back tomorrow night because it's Wednesday night. What the fuck do I have to do? I work and I hang out with you fantastic people. So, we will be here tomorrow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Adirondack Fly Guy gifting a membership. I went to Robert Morris, 1966. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. So one? No, we only gifted. We got 2 gifts tonight. I was going to see if I owed one. BK, nothing but Nets. Nick, you can watch the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. I haven't watched a basketball game all year. I don't watch the NBA. I watched the second half of St. John's in the Big East Championship, which I enjoyed. I really enjoyed watching that. Like I said before, I'm not a Knicks fan. I don't watch hockey. The only time I've ever seen the Garden rocking that I enjoyed was WWE. Why? If they lose, do they like lock up like the first pick in the lottery or something? What's tomorrow night, Gary, that you're hyping it up? And don't forget, I don't get out of work till 11. They're 23-49. Help me out here, man. Gary, the game will be over by the time I get out of work. That was very, very anticlimactic, I have to say. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. And be back here tomorrow night as we move on with more of the bracket. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. And now, the soothing sounds of the one and the only Lane's ass.
Draft Aaron Rodgers. Funny you put me in the suit and tie that time.
Yeah, I think you'd be great at it, my friend. And adding one more membership, Adirondack Fly Guy. Thank you, sir. And went to Purple Belt Mike, who just subscribed to the channel the other day. Awesome. And as Jeffrey would say, Holy Testicle Tuesday. And actually, it's Holy Wanker Wednesday. Shout out to the Wanker family from Married with Children, Peggy Wanker. What are we at? We're at 3. We get 2 more memberships, I'll gift one. I'll play a video. If we get 2 more gifted memberships, I'll come back and gift one. Ladies and gentlemen, Blitz BK.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And plus the jet suck while Bobby yells at scandal. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope he left some gifts because Bobby's scared of more. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate, Clancy, many more. We hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heartbeat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a far you ripped? Too much head in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom.
Blitz got beat.
Gentry covered in purple!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click the family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not done. Adirondack Fly Guy has gifted his 4th membership of the night, and it went to Sean. Just Sean. Thank you. Thank you very much, Adirondack. One more song. We get one more membership. I'll gift one to match. For every 5. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes people super chat and they say what they think. They say how they feel. Or sometimes they hope and pray for something to come true. And Weed, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I am not. You can stop the texts. You can stop with the calls. You can stop with the pictures. By the way, congratulations. Your wanker is gone and your little cavernous hole is developing nice. But please stop sending me the pictures. But thank you for super chat, you weirdo. Ladies and gentlemen, Stack gifted a membership that went to Benny Baboon. Benny Baboon. And true to my word, for every 5 we get on this channel, I will drop one as well. Bloop, bloop. And thank you, Stack. I appreciate you. Thank you, Adirondack. Mine went to Sonny Miller. Sonny Miller. Hughes Johnson, I know you were away for a little bit. What we did, it's not anyone who's gifted anymore. You have to be a recurring member of the channel. If you're signed up for payments on your own, we limited it when we took people out who were being gifted, and we wanted to make it more exclusive and get people to sign up on their own. So just message me. I know you said you were going through some shit. Just message me on DM. You should still be able to do that. You all right? You're back on air.
Oh, yeah, we're going. I've got one more stop to make, and then I'm going home. Going uptown, man.
I can watch this forever.
We got some midtown traffic, too. What time is it? Fucking 1 a.m.?
Yeah. Now you're in New York. Concrete jungle where fatties are naked. For 50, they'll take it.
Bro, they must be cleaning up there.
Fuck. I'm obsessed with this shit. This is literally like a fucking obsession for me to watch this. This is not good.
That was a tight squeeze.
Now you're in Glen Head. White hoods for everybody. Looks like us. You just passed a bus. I got a Discord message from Hughes Johnson, and the message is, "Hey, it's huge."
Hell yeah.
That's great.
How old is Huge?
I don't know. Hughes Johnson, how old are you? How old are you?
This is what we need to put Bobby in, one of these things. The fucking pedicab for him and Mikey.
Dude, I'm going to put him in a fucking sub. There's no way that any of these guys could pedal the two of them. And I don't mean...
They're on e-bikes too. They don't pedal. They fucking just hope their motors don't crash.
That's what I'm... No, I meant dealing with them.
Oh.
You know what Bobby said to me the other day? He said that when we walk into the stadium this year together, do you think we'll see any of the... and he said them by name. I go, who the fuck are those people?
Yeah, the elevator guy.
He goes to people that drove us in on the golf cart. He remembered
Hell
the
that guy was a Giants fan. The one guy.
Well, he was driving a Giants fan. It works out perfectly. Yeah, I wasn't worried about the motor, guys. I was worried about the headache.
That's funny.
All right, I'm out. Good night. DP. Peace out.
DP, y'all.
Ooh, look at that. That's fancy. Ooh, fancy. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you to the new subscribers. We got a couple more tonight. And God bless you guys. Be good. Go Jets. Tyler Warren or bust.